Hey guys, this is Jim Winkler, and I'm coming to you today with a training topic. And it's one that's come up a lot recently, and I just want to make sure we're covering everything we need to. What do I need to do if my auto ship doesn't go through, meaning it doesn't ship? What needs to be done at that point? If I'm an unfranchised owner and maybe my credit card got compromised, maybe I didn't have funds, maybe my expiration date came, but for some reason my auto ship did not go through. What do I need to do next? And I'm going to walk you through some of this. I'm going to take you through some slides and then I'm going to take you live, but it's a real quick tutorial on what we should do. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pull out and let's look at a PowerPoint and take a look at this. Okay. So what should I do if my auto ship does not go through? Whoops, you know what I'm doing? I'm not sharing my screen right now, which just goes to show you anybody can earn a lot of money with this company if you just follow the system. So there, I'm sharing my screen now. And it says for you, what do I need to do if my auto ship doesn't go through, if it doesn't ship to you? Well, first, place an order in your 001 Business Development Center. So make sure you take a note on this, your 001, before your Q date. It's actually called a monthly Q date, before your Q date. What if I don't know where my Q date is, Jim? I'm going to show you how to find that, okay? Because everybody can find it in their back office. But I always say you got to do it before the Q date. Don't even do it the day of. You know, if you get an email saying your auto ship didn't go through, take care of it right away. Then make sure you have your BV on there, which is your 50, your 100, or your 150, depending on whether you're newer, a coordinator, or an executive coordinator or higher. Your IBV, depending on whether you're never earned a check in IBV, have earned your first check, or completed executive coordinator in IBV, and UFMS, which is Unfranchised Management System. So that's what we're going to put in our one. Now, as I'm thinking about this, I also want to say on your auto ship, make sure you have two credit cards on there and that they're both identified so that if one doesn't go through, it defaults to the other. Then you never have to even listen to this video again, okay? Next thing we need to do, we need to go to our unfranchised auto ship and see why it didn't go through and correct it so it's good for the next month. I want to be really clear. If your auto ship does not go through and you go correct it, they're not going to try it again this month. You have to place a manual order. However, you do want to get it corrected immediately for the next month. Okay, so now you've got that in PowerPoint to take a look at it. Now let's jump in and take a look at some of the things I was talking about, okay? So first, let's go in and say, okay, I got to find my Q date. Jim, I don't know what my Q date is. You're telling me about these. Order has to be placed by then. So I went to business. I went to reports. So business reports, and now I'm here. Now I'm going to go to where it says qualification report, okay? Qualification report, Q date, qualification date is what that stands for. Now I'll do mine. Mine's going to be obviously a long time ago. It'll say get report. When I look though, what you're going to see is it's going to say Q date. Mine happens to be the 29th. So if for any reason I ever missed my auto ship, I would have to get it in by the 29th of that month to make sure I'm safe. I would do it way earlier. I wouldn't do it and wait to the last day. I don't wait to the last day on anything. That just is like trying to have problems. But that's where you find your Q date under qualification report. Okay. So now I got my Q date. So now I'm going to order my products. I'm going to go in. First thing I'm going to put on that product order, this is just taking a second to switch over right now. I'm going to put in UFMS. Quantity 1. Now that's your unfranchised management system. That is the $22 fee that allows you to access everything that you have. It's what allows you to accumulate points. Listen to that very carefully. If you don't have UFMS, you don't get to accumulate points month to month. So you always want to make sure you have UFMS on there. Okay, now I'm going to go in. Now I'm just going to play with this like I was ordering. I'll say, okay, for me, if I had a 50 BV auto ship, I might do daily essentials. I'm going to put those on there. and I'm going to put my BV and I'm going to put my IBV on here. So I might do that. That's added. Then I might go here and I might add digestive enzymes. Okay, so I might add those in. So I'm going to click digestive enzymes like I just did, and it's going to take me to the packets I'm ordering on the, I'm showing you I would be ordering, because now I'm over 50, 53 BV. So I'm over 50. Okay, so I added that. Now I got to do my, so I've done my UFMS, I've done my BV, I got to do my IBV. My favorite IBV product is Shopping Annuity Brand Immune IBV. So I do one of those. So now in my order, I've got my 10 plus IBV, I've got my 50 plus BV. Now, if I was an executive coordinator or higher, I've got to do a little more. When I order the IBV, you can see I have to do IBV. So make sure you click IBV on that under product options. And it's going to show me now that I am ready to order my IBV. Here in 1 second. There we go. Okay, and then I go add to cart. So now, next key component after doing this is it has to ship to my home, okay? So I click here, I go check out. When I check out, it's going to show my options, which will include obviously my home address on there here in Arizona. I go continue checkout. When I say continue checkout, it's now going to show me BV. So again, I'm not going to use my vouchers. I'm going to continue checkout. If I were doing this, I would take my BV. I've got 53 BV. I'd put 53 BV into my O1. See how the O1 was already there? I would take my IBV. I'd copy this, put my ID right there. I'd go extension. Now you see that they're grayed. When they're grayed out, they're not good yet. That's as example. So I'm putting in my 001 and I'd do my 16 BV. I'd continue checkout. And then I'd obviously pay for it, get my order confirmation. Great, my order's placed. Don't have to worry about that. So good. I'm not going to place the order, so I'll take care of that a little bit later. But what I am going to do now is let's go and take a look at our AutoShip, okay? So you know it's coming to my home. Now let's go to AutoShip. So I go to AutoShip under ordering, and I go to unfranchise AutoShip. When I go to unfranchise AutoShip, what is going to pull up is what I have on my order. So now what I want to do is I want to take a look. It says next order date. So I just got mine. So this is going to be, the next one's going to be November. Yours would say the next one. Now remember, if you miss 2 AutoShips in a row, you have to reset the whole thing. Okay. Couple things on AutoShip. I'm always going to have my accrual protection. That's where it'll double me from 50 to 100 or 100 to 150 if I forget to change it. Got my home address on there. Now, add manage credit cards. So I'm going to pull up my credit cards. You can see I have a primary AutoShip and I have a secondary AutoShip. I have a primary auto renewal and I have a secondary auto renewal. That is what you should have on yours. You should have 2 cards on there, primary and secondary. That way, in this day and age where things get compromised and things happen, it'll go to the second one. Then I'm going to scroll down and find out, you know, why didn't it go through? And again, maybe it was my expiration date was expired. Maybe my card was compromised and I forgot to change it. Whatever that is, I'm going to go through and I'm going to look. And you can see here on my AutoShip, I've got my unfranchised management system. Always have that in there. As obviously higher than executive coordinators, we have our 30 IBV and we have our 150 BV. I take a look, okay, everything looks good. And right here's where you see it says 154 BV, 34 IBV. I scroll down. Always important you click I have read. This is what a lot of people will miss. I've read and understand, and then save and update pricing on there. That's it. That's all you have to do to take care of this. It is not a hard thing to do, but it's something that people will miss at times. And so I just thought a real quick video to help you out would be good. Hope this is helpful. Again, something you can use and send to any of your teammates if they ever do miss an AutoShip so they know exactly what to do. Thanks, guys. Have a great day and do something positive for your business.